One of the things that I learned growing up in Grand Junction and then being on the ranch in Meeker was how hard people work at jobs like agriculture, at jobs like being a farmer and a rancher. It's a 7-day-a-week job. And it just gave me a passion and an affinity for people who work like that. I love it when I get out into towns in rural Colorado because to me, I meet real people.
Tim's heart and soul is in rural Colorado. And Tim's vision is to do everything he possibly can to help maintain the history and place in rural Colorado. He knows Colorado better than anyone I've met since I've been in this state.
Tim Schultz is just a champion for Colorado, and I think the way that he does that so effectively is by helping people connect dots.
I have had a variety of wonderful experiences and jobs during my career, including the president of the Betcher Foundation for 23 years. So a wonderful opportunity to get to know and serve people all across Colorado.
At the Betcher Foundation, we do historic preservation because we believe that Colorado's history is so important.
This building, the Emerson School, could have easily been torn down, but there were some folks who said, wait a minute, I went to school here. I don't want to see this building torn down. This building for me means a part of who I am. So when those folks came to the Betcher Foundation and said, would you invest, you being the Betcher Foundation, in this idea we have, it resonated with me.
I think the thing that Tim knows is that when you preserve treasures, those place-based assets that are so special to us, and you activate them for the benefit of the community, you get kind of a 2-for-1.
Space to Create is the first state-led initiative in the country to advance live workspace for creatives throughout Colorado. Many of them incorporate adaptive reuse of historic buildings. The Betcher Foundation, under Tim's leadership, provided funding for the creative districts and the Space to Create initiative.
We went to Durango, Mancos, Cortez, and Telluride, all 4 different communities, but each one of them could have an art space kind of project in the town.
Nothing happened because of Betcher. A lot of things happened because of Tim Schultz.
You definitely can't import someone like Tim with his leadership into a state. It comes from being in the state and solving local problems and state problems and understanding how to bring people together.
Preservation work is some of the most important things we can do, because if we don't have our history and where we came from, then we're just lost.
The fabric of who we are that make up our quilt of Colorado is not the 5 or 6 or 10 shining stars. It's the individual little pieces all over that quilt that get woven into the state of Colorado. And I think the idea that gives a town a sense of who they are because a building is saved is about what we are about here today with Colorado Preservation, Inc. It's about keeping a hold of our soul and who we are for our generation and generations going forward.